Let's meet the Boston Celtics. At guard, number 36, Marcus Smart. At forward, 6'9", number 42, at center, number 44, Robert Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 7,
everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby, to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Celtics, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Now, here's Tatum. Williams sends a screen for Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harden outside. Pass to Tucker. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Smart. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And just about a minute into the first quarter, Harden finds Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Brown. The 3. Embiid, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brown against Maxey. Outside, Horford. Passes it to Tatum. Pull from the top of the key, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, I feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now Tatum, after the missed 3 from Joel Embiid. Brown outside. There's the pass to Tatum. Outside, Smart. From outside, off the mark. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Offensive rebound, Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Once again, Celtics faithful, your Celtics Entertainment.
Here is Harden. Harris outside. Six on the shot clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Much respect to Tobias Harris. I mean, his touch has gotten better and better, and it seems to be the case every season.
Brown finds Tatum. Outside, Smart. Over in the corner, Brown. To the middle, here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Harden outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The first one falls.
You know, he can be your primary scorer, but he also can be your primary playmaker. Offensively, Harden does everything at a diamond level.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Alinari comes in for Tatum. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Celtics leading by 3. Pass to Gallinari. To the inside. And finished off by Horford.
Few bigs are better in the two-man game than Al Horford. He can pop out for the shot, or he can roll to the rim, too, just like we saw there.
Now here's Embiid. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Alinari passes to Pritchard. Brogdon. Williams, a screen on Melton. Fires from 14. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Here's Pritchard. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Sinks that one from the post. And it's the 76ers with the ball, trailing by 5. Now, here is Harden. He's covered closely. Feeds to Embiid. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Gallinari outside. He feeds it to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
White, he's checked in for Pritchard. And the 76ers also making a change. Korkmaz checked in for James Harden. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Melton, the bounce pass. Here's Embiid. Back to Melton. 5 on the clock. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The 76ers with another miss. Brogdon outside. He gets that one.
I love the professional, hard-nosed approach that Brogdon takes. So good at adjusting, even through contact.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Boston on top, leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA.
Celtics foul.
So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. PJ Tucker is out there with Harris. Then there's Maxey. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. Here's Brown after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Harris.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for White.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Bucket is good.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Milton. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Williams dishes to Tatum. Outside White. The Celtics need to get a shot off. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Tatum. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. Just a solid contributor. Korkmaz gives you size at the guard position, and he can shoot it.
He really can. I love the way he strokes it. Korkmaz's a very, very capable scorer. And he can get his points within the flow of the offense. And the other thing I like, he can make tough shots, too. I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Brown against Maxey. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. James Harden. He's checked in for Korkmaz. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Harden scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Over Smart. The 76ers again can't hit it. Celtics leading by 7. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Now Milton. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and he makes that one.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Tatum on the wing, defended by Milton. Williams, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Now Smart, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Over in the corner, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's a screen by Williams. And it's Brown missing.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Harden with it. Williams picks him up. And Tucker kicks to Maxey. Tucker a screen. With the floater. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Maxey.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Smart passes to Williams. Pass to Brown for 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now, here's Maxey. Harden with it. Boston grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum dishes to Williams. Here's Smart. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Harden the pass to Milton. Maxey in the corner. Excellent D there from Williams.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he comes up with the deuce. And now a 9-point Boston lead.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Passes it to Harris. Now Milton, guarded by Tatum. From the arc. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The 76ers trail by 9. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the guard position. That's the Boston 5. And for the Celtics, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Brown against Maxey. And they double up Brown. In the corner. Tatum with it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Harden outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Smart.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
He kicks it to Horford. Outside Tatum. Count that one. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here is Harris. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Williams. It's good.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Here's Smart. Horford in the post. He's against Tucker, and he banks in the layup. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Harden against Smart. Brown outside. Offensive rebound. Up and in on the way. Williams has got 12.
Yeah, he is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense and it looks like he wants to just take over.
And the 76ers call time here.
And into the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Alinari, he's checked in for Williams. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Melton kicks to Korkmaz. This is to Embiid. That one, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Pritchard passes to Brogdon. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Korkmaz. Wants to get it to Melton and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Austin with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. And that one's good, Brogdon.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
Korkmaz passes to Embiid. Back to Korkmaz. Just 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. This one for 3. Melton, no good. Celtics leading by 13. And here is Tatum. 6 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. The 76ers trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
In the corner, it's Melton. Embiid against Horford. Embiid, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Gallinari outside. No good with the triple. 76ers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Thibault with the ball. Gallinari on him.
Get there, get there.
On the wing, Melton. Another miss by Philadelphia. Boston leading by 15. The pass to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Melton. Tatum passes to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Horford.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
From deep three-point range, and so it's Boston. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. Let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Front court is Thibault and Harris. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good work there as it goes.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Now Maxey. And Harden now, top of the key. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Brown. Smart kicks to Brown. Down low, here's Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Harden outside. He dishes it to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Harden outside. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Back to Embiid. Thibault for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brown. The putback, and Williams is right there.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. On the 3 off target.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Brown with a screen on Harris. Horford kicks to Brown. Traps in the tray.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Embiid. He's looking for Thibault and finds him. The shot's good. Thibault's got his first points of the night.
And, you know, the evolution of Embiid continues. At 7 feet tall, he can look over defenders and make great passes, and he's got a nice feel for passing the ball.
Now here's Williams. Brown the pass to Brogdon. Horford with the screen on Maxey. Inside. The shot. Another shot. And Horford lays it up and in.
Horford is a true pro in how he does everything. There's no quit in this guy. Extremely competitive and highly productive.
Harden against Smart. And there's the pass to Maxey. Hit the teardrop, and he lays it up and in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Brown outside. Williams trying to break free. Tries again, and it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You gotta love how clever he is with the ball.
Harden the pass to Thibault. Now here's Embiid. Lets it go with a 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the 76ers with some changes. Bassey's checked in. And Daniel House subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hauser. Clock at 6. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Cornette passes to Hauser. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Brown, good. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Williams.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And that one, good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Bassey. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal
Well,
foul.
how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another
Shooting
foul.
for Philadelphia.
And in other news,
James
water is
Harden
wet too.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Harden. And so he makes both from the line. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 17-6 run. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pritchard passes to Gallinari. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
At the line with one shot.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Here's Korkmaz. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a five-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Robert Williams.